Alright, so the first cheat we have here is give trait. You can give it to generals. You can make them have a lot of different stats. In fact, I'm gonna probably have to make a whole different video on this just because there's so many different traits you can give, and it really allows you to personalize the stats of your characters. It can also apply to agents like the spy, the assassin, the diplomat, and they have unique traits. But as I'm about to show you after this, you can apply them. You can apply general stats to agents, and they can get the benefits of those. Of course, there are certain stats that would mean nothing for, like the nighttime raids in barbarian invasions. But you can give them assassin protection. Like if you're sick of your spies getting assassinated, you can give them the master assassin skill. And well, trait, not skill. It's kind of a skill. And that will give them the protection. As you can see, +1 influence, that's pointless. But the +2 personal security is pretty useful. It won't physically increase their unit size because they only have one, but it will still give them the assassin bonus. Alright, so this is the next cheat, Fog of War. As you can see, everywhere around here it's all dark, you can't see anything here. But what if I told you you could? Using this very simple cheat. All I have to do is enter the menu and type toggle underscore FOW. And boom, now you can see everything on the map. You still can't see troops if they're like crouching in a bush, but you can see everything else. Alright, here's the next cheat we're going to look at. Very useful. Surrender regions. I like to use this one when I'm making specific scenarios, like Julii family controls all of Rome at start, or Rome no longer exists at start, or something like that. Here I've used it to kick the Senate out Rome. They're the only faction that can hoard in the original game, but they won't move. Process. So this is the next cheat. You can clear out your construction and recruitment queues and build everything at once. Using process underscore CQ for the construction queue and RQ for the recruitment queue. You have to put the name of the town, or you can do all your towns at once if you use all at the end, which I didn't do in the video. But when I do an in-depth video about different cheats, I will include that as a side note. I've already done a video on this cheat and how to do it, and what I found is a lot of mobile players don't think this cheat works, or think it's uncontrollable, and a lot of you don't even know that this cheat exists. And so what you have to do is you have to type it out, and then you hold down on the area, like I'm doing right there, and then hit down, and it'll tell you that area. If you do it, like if you just hit enter, it's going to do whatever the last letter you typed was, or a random location in the corner of your screen. It's really weird. Now we're looking at the move character. This will use, the same thing. So first, you use the show cursor stat to know the coordinates. Then you'll use the move character cheat, and you'll type out the name in quotations. Some names you can work with an underscore between, but I'll have to do a whole separate video on just how names work in this game. It'd be a short video, but you know. And then you can type in the coordinates that cursor stack gave you. Make sure you put a space between the two values, not a comma like they put when they gave you the results. And boom, Flavius is now in Britain. Near the start of the game. Yeah, this is the first turn, so very useful. Now we're gonna talk about add population. You can either add or subtract population. It only has a max of 4,000. You can only do 4,000 at one time. You have to repeat the cheat in order to get higher population. But warning, adding population all at once like this will heavily increase squabble, which will squalor, and it'll wreck the stats of the town, but it'll allow you to build things quicker. This should be done in conjunction with process CQ. Alright, add money. There are two ways to add money. This cheat is the first one, and then the next cheat is the second one. So this only works to a max of 400,000, but you can do any value between, and you can even subtract the 40,000 after. Which is what I'm, yeah. There's not really much else to do with this cheat. It's very simple, it's bare bones. I've tried to do some tests to see if there's ways of breaking the limit, like glitching it out, or if negatives have the same limit, and yeah, the negative limit is also 40,000. Although sometimes it will glitch when you do a higher value, and it will subtract more than that, or it will go so far negative that it actually adds the 40,000. Here is Showmethemoney, and that adds 10,000 no matter what. You can't change the value, and this is me like subtracting things. In case you haven't noticed, based on how I'm talking, the audio was done after. Thank you for watching the video, and stick around for the next one.